makes me feel. Is this real? Going down and back and forth and all these ways. It makes me know now I can feel. Is this real?
Here I am in the club again. Page like WrestleMania. Girls wanna rap for anyone. Dudes wanna macadamia. Never had love for none of the drugs, but I wonder, can the fame be one? I don't know none of these people, but order some drinks, let's numb the pain with them. And I probably look content. They made a couple hits. I know some of you all when I read the paper rent. On the inside of shit, I know I'm bound to fall. Chasing the world of its pleasures. Be careful about what you tell me. If you put 24s on the Tesla, I wonder the best way to measure.
Measures of success. They hate you in life too. I just want the best for you. Nothing but the best for you. I know you thought you were loved, but you was dreaming all this time, yeah. I say you thought you were loved, but you was dreaming all this time, yeah. Oh, wake up, wake up, wake up. Wake up, wake up, wake up. Wake up, wake up, wake up. Is this real? This is all alone makes me feel. Is this real?
So I left. I went home. I went to bed. And after every Saturday night, it's a Sunday morning.
I was messed up.
Stressed out and time to wake up. Just to wake up. Think I don't take a chance to wake up. Wake up. Wake up. Wake up. Wake up. Get a chance to wake up. I could wake up. Yeah. 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 Okay. Yeah. Left. Up. Stressed out and every time I wake up, I get a chance to wake up. Then I get a chance to wake up. Wake up. Wake up. Wake up. Every time I wake up, get a chance to wake up. Wake up, wake up. Yep. Okay, here we. Yeah. 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 Time I wake up, get a chance to wake up, get a chance to wake up, wake up, get a chance to wake up, time to wake up, get a chance to wake up, think I wake up. Yeah.
Shout out to my big brother Kirk Franklin. Let his words penetrate your soul tonight, man. It's some of the realest words he ever wrote. I hope it affects you like hard to keep up with the leaves, cause everybody leaves. On my birthday, Kobe, Gigi, and 7 souls remind me that the tree of life is so uncertain, and tomorrow has unpredictabilities as colorful as the smiles that took off that day. May that Sunday morning resonate past trophies and trinkets in the ongoing pursuit of more, to sober us with the humbling truth. My life and your life is just a vapor.
Amen.
And if what you see is all you see, then you do not see all there is to be seen. Quickly, we leave. Rest in peace, Chadwick Boseman, Kobe Bryant, Nipsey Hussle. Man, Sunday morning, y'all. Let me tell you something. If you woke up this morning, that's all the evidence you need to know that God is not done what you yet. You feel me?
Amen.
So we are being restored in this whole situation tonight. It's a blessing to be here. I see some of y'all talking to me, man, and I want to continue talking to y'all. You know what I mean? It's like a lot of y'all out here. Shout out to Sanai. Shout out to Braden. Shout out to Lil Nate and Olivia, Sean and Andre. Goodness gracious, it's a whole tribe of y'all. You know what I'm saying? Also, happy 16th birthday to Dallas from Modesto. That's what's up, man. I appreciate you, man. Happy birthday to you. You a quarantine teenager. You turned 16 during quarantine. It's like a bad dad joke. Sorry. Okay. Another question came in. It's how did the Tori Kelly collab happen? Oh man, Tori. So I don't know how I got wind that Tori was a fan of my music. I was a fan of hers when I would just see her YouTube videos and her singing.
Oh, yes.
Her voice is incredible. And I found out that she was a fan. I'm not exactly sure how I found out, but I do remember going to her show. And during the breaks in her show, she actually had my album playing. And I was like, yo, that's crazy. This is like this pop star with, just, you know, my album playing, like in between.
That's cool.
You know, her songs and before the show started and all that type of stuff. And I was like, yo, that blew me away. And I just realized, like, man, I didn't even understand the impact that my music had, you know, out there in the world. And so it was just dope because I began to just kind of be a big brother from afar and just, you know, give advice and see her mature and see her grow in her craft and how she stewards her platform and attend her wedding. Shout out to my boy Dre. You know what I'm saying? So it's just been great. You know, she's somebody I consider family. You know what I mean? My light-skinned cousin. You feel what I'm saying? Okay, let me see. Some people just showed some love. They just gave us some love tonight. So shout out to at 116883 Ryder. Appreciate you. Salute. At Claudia. At Who Is BDT. And at Nick Fansera, who just showed us some love. Nick, it was dope getting to talk to you earlier. I know we got cut off, bro. But super dope being able to chop it up with you, man. And you was one of my favorite people to talk to. Well, I mean, all of y'all was one of my favorite people.
I know
to
what
talk to.
song it's next.
I had some good conversations
I'll
with some
find you.
folks, you know what I'm saying? Just laughed and talked, you know, it was cool talking to y'all. So you can level up if you want to talk to me later on, you know what I'm saying? That opportunity's available to you. And woo, let me see the competition for the encore right now. Blessings is in the lead with I'll Find You at a close second. Hold up. Y'all asked me about Tori Kelly and I'll Find You's behind Blessings. This is interesting. The battle continues. Who's going to win this out? What y'all got? What y'all got on it? So anyway, man, on this restoration journey, oh my gosh, this is one of the dopest things that I learned in this process. And I've said it to some people. Like, a lot of us believe once you have your spiritual transformation, you start following the Lord, that all of a sudden now your life's going to be perfect and there's not going to be any problems, right? And that's what I believed. I believed that lie. I thought my life was just going to be like, all right, I've got it all together. And then you take a tumble, you know what I'm saying? And then you're like, wow, who am I? Because I don't have it together like I thought I did. Like, and you get down on yourself and you feel terrible. And let me tell you something. Like, when a newborn comes out the womb, everyone's excited. The baby can't do anything, like nothing, but cry. But everyone's excited. And when it gets older and starts walking, people start getting excited for the walking. The baby takes a couple steps and falls. Nobody gets upset. Matter of fact, they clap and cheer and say, good job, get up and walk again. And eventually, you know, after falling again and again and again, the baby begins to walk further than he or she falls. That's us, y'all. we fall on our process of growing and becoming who we were created to be. But we gotta
Amen.
get back up. And if you see your friends falling down, encourage them. Get up. Come on, you can do it. Keep walking. You're doing good. You know what I'm saying? Don't belittle them and make them feel bad. You know what I'm saying? Because listen, you coming from a place of darkness. You was totally blind. You know what I'm saying? If a blind man got on a bus and stepped on your foot, you would be like, yo, man, where you going? Watch where you going. Nah. You show the blind man where to sit. Don't be mad at him because he's blind. And listen, man, I was blind as they come. Matter of fact, I was the walking dead, but now I'm alive. I guess another way to say it is I was a zombie.
Oh, zombie. Oh, okay.
Shout
Zombie.
out to Taylor Hill. What's up? This is production right here.
I was like a zombie till I was awakened, chasing all the Barbies, trying to get the bacon, pull up in a new toy, feeling like a rude boy. You know it's acting brazy, but my heart felt like a chew toy.
Let's go.
Looking at all that in page, take on a trip to memory lane. Since mama's looking, in love with a stripper, gone away. Gone away. Spirit interference. Nothing. Like a zombie. Demons used to haunt me. Had a bunch of guys when Jesus called me. It's like a zombie. Till I was awakened, chasing all the Barbies, trying to get the bacon, fill up in a noodle, feeling like a ruble. It was acting crazy, but I have to lock the two. So there's zombie, 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 zombie. I was like a zombie, 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 zombie. It was darkness that helped me living. Much trusting that to give them. I have slip yet. I haven't picked yet. Yeah, that was gifted. Like a sign, pulling like a sign. I was getting to arrest me. Arrest me. Be longer. I don't know if it's want to. Out in the dark. Nothing. The type of zombie things used to haunt me. Then I heard a pussy guy and Jesus called me. I was like a zombie till I was awake, chasing all the Barbies, trying to get the bacon, full up in a new toy, feeling like a rude boy, always acting crazy about my heart, but like a chew toy. It's like a zombie, 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 zombie. I was like a zombie, zombie. Zombie, zombie.
Shout out to my man Taylor Hill, B. You know what I'm saying?
Noise.
If you're unfamiliar with Taylor, you probably heard him on All Things Work Together on Cry For You. That was his amazing voice, his amazing writing. And yeah, you know, it's funny making this album. Speaking of All Things Work Together, making this album was inspiring. It was encouraging because I went through so much darkness. Like, it would be like a 2-hour conversation for me to tell you the levels of darkness I experienced, you know, to get the content on this album. So I'm not going to do that right now. But what I will do is I tell you, I wrote it all down in this book called I Am Restored, How I Lost My Religion and Found My Faith.
I want to get that book.
The journey and how I navigated all of the different types of chaos that I had to endure. Spiritual and religious chaos, political chaos, racial chaos, marital chaos, relational chaos. Like, how do you navigate all of this and come out whole and healthy and sane?
I put it on the wish
And
list.
let me tell you, man, a lot of that, for real, not a lot of it, all of it is written in that book. So please get it. It's like a diary. But y'all enjoying the album, and the album is the process of me getting it out and explaining to y'all how I was able to navigate it all. And you know, it was a ride, y'all. But I knew that there's no progress without the process. You know what I'm saying? So you have to train. You know, you've heard people say you got to go to the gym and you got to work out, and it hurts, but you come out on the other side stronger. You know, shout out to like Marvin Sapp. You know, after going through it, I'm stronger, I'm wiser, I'm better. And that's exactly what I am after going through what I went through. But you gotta keep going through it. A lot of people don't want to keep that process going. They get discouraged. And let me tell you something. Do not stop. I was going through therapy, and my therapist was telling me, like, yo, you don't even realize, like, you're not quitting. And that's why you're getting healthier and whole. So whatever that process is for your health and your wholeness, you have to keep going. You cannot stop. Do not be discouraged. So this next song I wrote
Amen.
is to remind y'all, keep going. Yeah. Cook that up, Quay. Yeah. Woo. We been too true, ain't no fraud. I go too lit, I go too turn on these bars. I can't quit up to this shit, I gotta keep going. I gotta get it, I keep going, gotta keep going.
Yeah. 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 Yo. Okay, here we go. Yeah. 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 Good to you in the broad. And it's good in the broad. Whoa. 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 Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Run that, we just running out the score. Come back, this my season, here my goal. I can't quit, I'm too far to let it go. Tell my brother, hold your head until we go. We never quit, we just do it to death. I ain't gonna go for no life in my death. After they carry and bury me, tell them don't worry, I'll be back to finish my reps. I don't care what all them critics say. I've been in hell and back, I know the plan. When you survive what we've been through, you come back on 10 and you never gonna see it the same.
We've been too true and a fraud. And I'm feeling like it's too trying to fall. Gone. Yeah. 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 Oh!
Dancers out here, they've been doing their thing. You probably remember them from All Things Work Together. Y'all in that restoration mall right here, right now? Oh, cool. We got some
We are
questions
restored.
Let me see what we got. At SDB116 asks, how did the John Legend collaboration happen? I mean, John hit my phone. He was like, yo, is it possible for me to get on one of your songs? I was like, let me think about it, bro. I don't know. Now, sincerely, shout out to my man Hassan. Shout out to Frankie. Like, we just had some mutual friends and connections. And John had heard kind of the beginnings of the song, and he loved it. And so that's really where it started, was he made that known, and then we got to talking. We actually FaceTime. We talked about it. We connected at an event and talked about it, man. And it was, he's a really humble guy. Now, I know, you know what I'm saying? Like, people have their own perspectives and thoughts about people. Listen, I don't know nothing about that. I just know him as the humble guy who wanted to do this song. And I thought that was dope. When you got Oscars and Tonys and Emmys and all that type of stuff, and you're just like, yeah, man, I'll do it. And he allowed some tweaks and went back and forth. And so shout out to John for that situation. Let's see. I want to give a shout out to Anderson Philly, Cat and Rec in Boca Raton. Oh, we got another happy birthday. Happy birthday to Leah Howard.